Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis, and today's title is Distractions. Oh, yeah. Today's title is Distractions. Hey, so anyway, you can get a copy of my best book by going to roberthollis.com/free. Get out of the rat race, get freedom in your life. That's the most important thing. And we'll get started just in a moment. So, hello, Arthur. Hello, Craig. Hi, Bill. Always great to have you on here. Hey, Javi. Hi, Vernay. Squirrel. Absolutely, absolutely. It's like people are just a crack up to me. Hey, Kai. Eric, nice to have you on here. Wednesday. We're winning today. Thank you, Lisa Marie. Love and appreciate you. And we'll get started here in one moment, unless I get distracted. Ah. And how you doing? Arthur, John, Lisa. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, buddy. My name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title is Distractions. Distractions. Now, one of the things I want each and every one of you to understand is everything, not some things, everything we do, we get gooder at by practicing. So, a lot of people have allowed distractions to happen in their life, and they get really good at practicing them. And if you practice and practice and practice and practice and practice, it becomes a habit. So a lot of people are like, I'm always distracted. You know what I mean? ADD, always dealing with distractions. And I need each and every one of you to understand that for you to learn how to not get distracted, is also conscious awareness and just thinking, listen, let's see how long I can focus. I remember learning how to do this because my mentor said, my God, Robert, I'm the kind of guy that would go, hey, listen, I got a question for you. Hang on, I got a text. You know what? Hang on. I was going from here to the upstairs, and I always forget. I have a short-term memory. I have a long-term memory. See, not only do we have distractions in our life, but then what we do is we verbally, outside of our mouth, tell everyone, you know what, I got a short memory. I'm always distracted. I'm ADD. I'm ADHD, right? I am statements, right? How about, I'm learning to get better each and every day on focusing what needs to happen. Every single day I'm getting better in each and every way of getting better at focusing directly on what's at hand. I'm getting better each and day. And then I get those small pockets. And then I get bigger pockets. And then I get like 10, 15 minutes where I can focus. See, where I learned this is I had to learn it. I had to be aware that I was making it worse. And then what I did is I practiced on getting better. So when I first started listening to personal development, listening to, you guys will crack up, 45 vinyl records, right? LP records. And I would start listening and somebody would say something, Jim Rohn would say something, Earl Nightingale would say something, and right away my mind would go, oh my God, that's a great idea. And the sound is still playing, the video's still playing, and my mind's over here. My mind went on, oh my God, it just went on this tangent. And I'd come back, but listen, the audio never stopped playing. And so when I used to sit, then it became a pet peeve. Once I became aware and I could sit with my leather journal listening to my mentor, and I would look around, and now I'm upset on how distracted other people are. It's like you're trying to focus, and you're trying to learn, something, right? From a mentor or a trainer, and you're listening, and someone is over here talking, and there's groups of people talking. So you do this, come on, you're distracted, and you got to stop what you're doing while the sound's still going on to stop other people from being distracted. Wow. Are you guys getting this? And so it's smart to know when you're getting off track, it's in not being focused. And let me share with you that you can do it. I believe in you. I know that you can do it. Why? Because if I spent a couple of days with you, I would find out things that you can focus on. People seem to be pretty focused when they're driving a car. We get to do it unconscious competent. But a lot of us, when we're trying to find someplace and we're looking at directions and we're trying to find an address, we can become pretty focused. How about watching our favorite TV show? You can pull that off, not being distracted. Sometimes conversations with people or intimacy with someone that we want to be close with. Focus. See, it's pretty interesting that we can focus when we make a decision. When we choose mentally to say, I'm going to get better at this. Kaizen, consistently getting better each and every day. Never ending improvement. So there's some things that, I see Eric on here, and some of us in our job run machinery. And if you get unfocused, that could cost damage. That could cost a loss of your job. So there's certain things that we know we got to be focused on, and we say that. I got to pay attention. I got to stay focused here. And because we say that, we do that. And then we say, well, oh my God, I'm always dealing with distraction. So here's a way to beat distractions. Ready? The way to beat distractions is to be completely captivated by something much bigger and better than what we're currently doing. All right? So, in visualizing something, if it's not better than what we're currently doing, then it allows us to get distracted. See, if I don't believe that if I stay focused and go out there and connect with other people and build rapport and get them to know, like, and trust me, because people don't care what you know unless they know that you care. If I'm not getting the right result by connecting with people, then I need to learn and focus. I need to learn and focus on getting better at that. Because people can tell when you're distracted. People can tell when you don't care, even if it's on a text. People can tell that, wow, I look at people's Facebook profile and our social media profile, and I'm like, man, this person's all over the place. They're not focused on anything. So, when I got involved in this industry, I needed money really, really bad. Really, really bad. Desperation. And so I asked my mentor, what do I need to do? And he said, Robert, you need to focus. You need to focus and get 70 people to watch this video. He says, if you do that, I promise you, you'll get results. All right, I got to get 70 people to watch this video. That was my focus. My focus is that. Distraction is I reach out to somebody and they don't reply. So then I get distracted and I call my upline. And I say, listen, I did what you told me to do, but they didn't reply. What do you do now? And then I call other people that I know that should be focused, and I get them distracted, asking them, what do you do when someone doesn't reply? See, when the person doesn't do what I need them to do, then I think I do something wrong, and it's easier for me, instead of being focused and just flipping through cards, it's easier for me to get distracted, and then get distracted and reach out to other people and get distracted on social media and say stuff negative. Hey, do you guys have people that don't reply? Those son of a BOs, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, and now I got to answer the messages. So I have people, oh yeah, me too, my too. Now I gotta, oh my God, I got, my post that I just did complaining about, not focusing, and now I'm distracted. And so now what I need to do is I need to like all the people that said that happens to them too, and do comments back and forth with them. And now I'm in a conversation, and maybe I could put together a Facebook group. Maybe I could put together and go chat, in some of the MDC chats, and go on some of the other chats and talk about, has anyone ever been bothered with this distraction? And then I think, my God, if everyone's distracted, then what I maybe need to do is I need to put together a group, sort of like a therapy group, of people that are dealing with distractions. And now I'm over here, and then I think, well, maybe I should look on the internet. Maybe someone's already doing that. And then what I'll do is I'll turn around, I'll get on a course on how not to get distracted. Awareness is, this is what I need to get completed. When you get distracted, come back. I used to penalize myself when I listened to personal development or meditation, because if I didn't make it through it, I forced myself to start over. I started punishing myself, that every time I got distracted, that I would punish myself. So then my mind would go, wow, if I don't stay focused, then there's going to be a repercussion for that. There's going to be some results for being distracted. A lot of you see results from being distracted. A lot of you see results from being not focused. And that's called, your group is not growing. You're not getting consistent paycheck on a weekly basis. You're not happy. You're not satisfied, because you're focused on distractions, and because you don't have any constant energy pushing toward one point where energy flows, results flow. And you can't learn to stay focused long enough to actually create any kind of momentum that turns into more momentum, that turns into more momentum, that turns into more momentum. All right? So if you can learn to be distracted, which a lot of us have done, then you can very easily learn to focus. Learn to not be distracted. Learn on getting things done. So I believe in you, and I know you can do it. If you know anyone that's distracted, in fact, some of you, while I was doing this video, already shared the video and already made some big comments on the video because you were distracted while I was talking. Oh my God, I know some. Oh my God, I know someone that's distracted. Oh my God, you know who's got to hear this? Oh my God. What did he say? I don't remember what he said. I don't remember. All right. Love and appreciate you. I believe in you. And please do me a huge personal favor. Now you can share when the video gets done with people that are just distracted, so they can be aware of it and know that if they stop it and get better each and every day, that they'll get better results. They'll end up getting momentum. They'll end up getting more momentum. Take care. See you on the next video, and bye for now.